So let me start by answering the question of why are your vlogs always so close up to your face? And the reason my vlogs are so close up to my face is because of my camera. I need a new camera. I can see that I require pushing myself past the point of scripture, past the point of my own goddamn scripts. I made a video last night about car accidents, and after I made the video, I was so during the video, during making it, recording it, I was so uncomfortable within my physical, and I realized after I made it that part of that reason for the uncomfortableness was because I had rewrote what I was going to say, just like a reporter would do, and in order to save time, in order to not make such a long video. So what happened within that was I was uncomfortable, and so I started looking at this point of uncomfortability, because anytime I'm uncomfortable within my physical, I know it's a clear point for me to stop and look at and write about and sort out through self-forgiveness. And I went to bed last night and I didn't look further into it, and I got up this morning again with a hoarseness in my voice, drainage, lots of drainage going on, and just an overall discomfort about myself. And so I began to look at this point more. And what I realized within the video was, first of all, I wasn't completely clear on my understandings within why car accidents happen. And I was able to realize, I was able to come to a clear understanding this morning within regards to that. But that really wasn't the point. What the whole making of that video brought me to was the point of scripting, and how I script myself. I script myself according to what I want, what I perceive that my audience expects of me. And within that, I have an expectation of myself. And you can hear it, and you can hear it in the tonalities, you can hear it in the tone of my voice. I've written about the tone of my voice recently, where when I'm talking to my granddaughter, who's almost 3 months old, and I'll be talking to her, and suddenly my voice will go real high in this, "Hi baby, how are you doing?" baby talk, or this place where I can even see in my mind where my mom used to look at babies, when they were starting to make these noises, and she would say, "Goo," just do this goo noise. Well, I've seen this coming up within me when I'm talking to my granddaughter. I want to suddenly go goo. I mean, what the fuck is that? Makes no sense to me. It actually is a point of betrayal. I'm looking at a being, a brand new, beautiful, innocent being that's come forth into this world, and I'm saying goo. What is that? That is a scripted version of myself, a scripted version of everything I've accepted and allowed myself to perceive about myself and who I am. And all of these are attached, all of these patterns and tones of myself and voicing of myself are all within a mind construct attached to flashes of pictures and flashes of memories that have no apparent meaning to them at all, except to keep me within the same goddamn patterns. So what I have been doing is, when I see this, it's just this thought that just comes out, this automation of myself, and going, saying this to Emmeline will just go goo, it'll just come out. And I've been stopping myself and breathing and applying self-forgiveness in the moment. And as I apply my self-forgiveness and I forgive myself, that I have accepted and allowed myself to be and become this pattern of frequency, impulsing my way as a representation of a memory, of a pattern that is no longer who I am, and it is no longer who I accept and allow as me, in offering as myself to this world. I stop the scripting, the manifested scriptures of myself that I have existed within and as. It's the places, these patterns and these scripted places that I've always existed as, that has always been comfortable, is no longer comfortable for me. And fortunately, my physical is assisting me in reminding me that, once again, this is not who you are. This is not what you're accepting and allowing, and I'm going to assist you in showing you this. Emmeline is learning how to, she's sitting in a little infant seat, and when she gets angry or wants to herself adjusted in her physical, she has begun to arch her back, and get a little angry acting, and she'll arch her back and get angry enough that she's about to work herself out of that position she's in into a different position. And it reminded me of it seems like within my physical, of how I experience my physical within myself when I'm in these patterns that are an automated an automated part of myself, where I want to, it's like I'm reaching in within me, and I'm pushing that resistance out of me. It's like pushing it out of me and saying no. And I'm using whatever it takes to push myself out of that. And whatever means my physical will assist me with, that's what I'm using to push myself away from this construct, this constricted version of myself that is no longer assisting me. And it certainly has never assisted life. It has never assisted in bringing forth a solution for mankind. And it's no longer, and never has provided proof of validity of self within a purpose of self-honesty, a purpose of equality for all. It's never brought forth that. And these videos that I've been, pushing myself and making, for instance, this one, I didn't want to make this video. I didn't really want to make it. I didn't really want to push this point and share it and get it out there, but yet already I know within me that the roughness and hoarseness in my voice is clearing. The drainage is clearing, and it's instantaneous once these points are faced and walked through. So I forgive myself that I have accepted and allowed myself to resist points that I know in the moment must be faced, must be walked through and stopped, so as to assist myself, so I can assist us all in bringing forth equality.